Hi and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again today. Today is Ipsy Day. So for those of you that are new, Ipsy is a monthly beauty subscription. They have a couple different levels that you can sign up for, from the base bag that starts at $14 a month where you get sample sizes, to the Glam Bag Plus, which is what I have today. That is $25 a month and you get full-size products. And then you also get the Glam Bag X and Ultimate and all this other stuff. So this is the month of May's Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So let's get into the bag. Okay, we got everything in the bag this month. Sometimes it's hit or miss. So this is what the bag looks like. It's just a real pastel pink with a very pretty flower design on it. So the first item I'm taking out of here is Wrinkle Target Eye Cream from Logically Skin. This was one of the items that Ipsy chose for me. So what I like about the Glam Bag Plus is you get 5 items and you get to choose 3 of the 5. Ipsy will pick 2 of them for you. So like I said, this was one of their choices for me, and it's just an eye cream. I've not heard anything about this brand before, so I'm excited to give that a try. And next, so this is something I chose. This is from Dr. Brandt, and this is their Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. I've only tried a couple things from Dr. Brandt and saw this and thought I'd give it a try. It seemed very interesting, and it's a mud mask. Got a safety seal, which we always love to see. Next, we have from Girlactic. This is the Precise Eyeliner Marker. Sorry, the packaging is very reflective, so you're probably not going to see any of the designs that are on it. But it's very cute packaging. I've heard some good things about Girlactic, and I'm always in the market of finding a new black eyeliner, so figured I'd give this a try. It is a felt tip liner, not a brush tip, which is okay. So it seems pretty nice, seems really matte, which I like matte eyeliners. I don't like it when they shine a little bit. That one was also my choice. This next item is from Girlactic as well. Oh, I didn't realize that. This is a Rose Oil Petal Gloss. I think they messed up. Let me get on my app real quick. I think they switched items on me. They sure did. I was supposed to get the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip and Orchid, and they sent the Girlactic Rose Oil Lip Gloss instead. Oh, geez. There's flowers inside. Interesting. I bet this smells like rose, which I'm not a fan of. It smells like straight roses. Okay. All right. So there's that. I'll give it a try. I'm just not a big fan of rose smelling things. So maybe once you get it on your lips, it'll go away. But it seems pretty heavily perfumed, and the fact that there's actual rose petals in here, I don't have high hopes that this is gonna make me happy. I really wanted that Tarte lip thing too. I wonder what happened. Usually they send something out if they've had to substitute. But anyways, so the last item in here is, of course, an eyeshadow palette. And so I picked up Violet Voss's Wildflower, and this is in their fun size. So this is not a full-size palette. I like that Violet Voss does this because I can never go through an entire eyeshadow palette. It's just a very nice palette. You've got some golds in there, some purples, some rust reds. So I'm excited to play around with that. So that's everything that we got in the bag this month. It wasn't too bad. I'm kind of disappointed that they did swap out one of my items without really saying anything. I mean, I've had other subscription boxes where if they've had to substitute something, they've reached out and ahead of time and said, hey, just a heads up, this is what we're doing. This was kind of a surprise and not one of my favorite surprises, but that's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. So let me go ahead and take off all my makeup and we'll get to playing with these. I'm gonna play with the eyeshadow palette and the two Galactic items. I'm not gonna do the eye cream or the Dr. Brandt Pore Vacuum mask today, but I will let you know my thoughts on those on my Instagram, so make sure you are following me over there as well. So let's get to playing with some makeup. So I did my face with my BB cream, my bronzer, and my blush. So let's go ahead and get playing with this palette. So again, here's what it looks like. It's very pretty. I'm trying to decide what color I want to do. So I think I'm gonna start with this kind of apricot color here, and I'm just gonna put this all over the lid just to get a base down. That way we can blend some things together. So I think I'm gonna deepen things up a little bit with this kind of rusty pink color. It's definitely not like a red rust. It's got a touch of pink in it. Next, I'm gonna take this shade. This is a really interesting shade in the pan. It almost shifts a little bit to the green. It goes from pink to green. So let's see how this shows up on the eyes. I'm just gonna take my finger and go the rest of the lid. Definitely is a little bit more pink. That's pretty though. I like this color. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this kind of purpley color right here. It's like a deeper purple. I'm just gonna tuck that in the corner of my eye. Just slowly building up that color. It's not a very super vibrant look, but I like it. Everything's kind of blending well together. The colors in this palette, I am finding I do need to actually build up and add a couple layers for the color to really kind of pop. There's not a lot of fallout with this one. Some of their other palettes, you definitely get a lot of kickback, especially on the matte shades, but this one almost seems to be like a slightly different formula. It's not bad. It's not my favorite though. I don't typically like to fuss with my makeup. I like to just slap it on and go. So the last shade I'm going to use kind of like this goldish. It's got a touch of green to it, and we're going to put that in the inner corner just to add a little bit of contrast. Okay. So that just adds just a little bit of an added interest in the corner of the eye. Now we are gonna play with the Galactic eyeliner. We're gonna see how this goes. Let me pull my mirror a little closer here. I like that it is a longer felt tip on the end here. Sometimes when they get real short, they get super difficult to work with. This isn't doing too bad. And this is usually where the felt tips fail for me, and this is doing the same thing. It's not like precise. And it's like, that's my biggest complaint with the felt tips, is that the ink never really gets to the end. So I can't create a really super crisp and sharp wing with them. If you have any tips, please let me know. So you can kind of see that it's just not, it's not sharp. I don't know. We're a little wonky. That's okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know if you have to like store these like cap down to get the ink to come down, or if you're supposed to lay them flat. I've just never been able to get the very tip of the felt tips to have the ink in them or the liner in them to get that fine crisp cat eye look. So I don't know. I mean, this isn't the worst. I do like that it is a completely matte formula. There is not an ounce of shimmer on this at all. It is matte as matte can be. Let's go ahead and finish up the eyes real quick. Let's do the bottom lashes real quick. And I think I'm just gonna take that rusty color, go along the bottom here. Okay, let me do my mascara real quick and I'll be right back. All right, last but not least, we're gonna play with this rose scented lip oil. So this is again what it looks like. There are big chunks of flowers in there. It's definitely a thicker oil. It's got almost like a Vaseline type of a texture to it. It's not sticky at all. Yeah, it's not bad. The rose scent kind of goes away after a little bit. So I guess I can work my way through it. It is very pretty. It looks like a little test tube. I do like the way it feels on the lips. It's very moisturizing and it's not sticky or anything like that. So I really do enjoy that about it. So that is everything for the try-on portion of this video. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this month's box bag, whatever you want to call it. I am a little disappointed that I didn't get that Tarte lip and I got this instead. I'm kind of a little disappointed that they didn't give me a heads up that they were going to substitute an item. Maybe I could have selected something else for an item that I chose. So that is our May bag. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post every Wednesday and Saturday. So thank you for joining me today and sticking with me to the end. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.